Hello, my name is Mario for KX Bodybuilding, and welcome to the channel. Hey guys, my name is Mario for KX Bodybuilding, and welcome to the channel. Before we get to the video, I just want to ask you, if you enjoy my content and want to support me, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, be appreciated. As well, if you'd like to follow me on X, that'd be appreciated, as well as on Instagram, that'd be appreciated as well. All my links are in my homepage, as well as I also have two other channels. One is an entertainment channel called Ka Dance and Music. If you like cute girls dancing and good musical playlists, check out that channel there. If you're into spirituality, I also have a spiritual channel called Ka Spirit. All those links are on my homepage as well. So if you'd like to check that out, that'd be cool as well. So for now, we'll just end it there, and let's get on with the video. Hey guys, so what I want to talk about in this video here, it's something that I've been doing for the last little while. You've probably seen other guys do this. I just want to talk a little bit more about it. What I'll be doing is I'll be doing whatever workouts I can with these. You could call them wrist wraps, ankle wraps, wrist hoops, hooks, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what they call them, but whatever. Fitness accessory, that's what it says here by Grizzly. But anyways, so basically, I like using these for a few reasons. If you're a tall guy, okay, now this could be benefit for if you're like 7 feet or if you're under 6 feet, whatever. This could be benefit to anybody, but I think it's really beneficial if you're a tall guy, is that it takes one joint out of the whole experience, out of the whole workout, right? So let's say I have this pipe, right? So if I'm holding this pipe out like this, right? There's a lot of stress on this joint here. I mean, you also got stress here and also stress here, right? But let's say I put weight at the very end of that pipe, it would actually put more weight, right? It would put more stress on this joint. If I brought the weight closer to here, it would still put more weight, but it would still put more stress in this joint, but not as much as if I had it out there, right? So when you're doing, let's say, let's say you're doing cable flies, right? So you're using these handles here. You're doing your cable flies. Well, the body now has to stabilize this joint here. By removing this handle, right, and just using these hoops, hooks, whatever you want to call them, right? You're removing that joint out of the situation. So by shortening the weight, okay, you're reducing a lot of other stresses on your elbow joint and your shoulder joint as well. Now, you may say, well, you're not getting the same intense workout. Possibly, but this is good to change things up. I wouldn't suggest you do this all the time, but like Dorian Yates said, you can't go 100% all the time because the nervous system cannot handle it. You have to go for a certain amount of time, then you got to scale it back, then you build it back up, then you scale it back, right? Because the nervous system is one thing that does not grow. The body grows, but the nervous system stays the same, so you have to think about that as well, right? So let's say you get to a point where you're feeling burnt out or you're hitting a plateau or whatever. You could try this to maybe get through a plateau or to actually bring back to the burnout a little bit without decreasing too much, right? Because by eliminating a joint, you're eliminating stress on the nervous system because it's got less things to energize, to control, right? So basically, plus it gives you a different angle on hitting the muscles. Like you've probably seen guys do cable flies with the wrist wraps, right? By doing other stuff It gives you a different angle, a different perspective to the body. It gives us something different to deal with. And to me, I just find it gives you a break without losing too much on your intensity that's going on in your body, and it gives you a break all at the same time. So just going to show you cable flies here. These are just 20 pounds I'm doing. I just came off 2 weeks of antibiotics because I had a wisdom tooth issue. It got pulled on last Wednesday. I'm just starting to get back here. I was on heavy antibiotics and it really wiped me out, right? So I'm just getting back into it, but we'll give it a go. 20 pounds, not get too excited. So basically you just hook it up like this, right? And just like everything, just like if you're using the handles, you just do the same thing, and you'll find that it may just give you a different angle and a different contraction on your muscles, right? And to me, it does a great job to help refresh the body without losing, like I said, muscle intensity, because you're still flexing the muscles, but because you eliminated one joint out of the situation, the nervous system does not have to work as hard, right? The body does not have to work as hard. Now, there's many things you can do. You can also do just flip it around, hook it up here, right? And you could do your triceps, right? Okay, turn it around. Triceps that way, right? Triceps this way. And what I like to, by using these wraps, okay, what you're doing is if you're gripping on, and it's important, like I said, to do the handles as well, because you need good grip strength. But when you're gripping on stuff, you're also using the muscles to grip, right? So there's more energy being spent there as well. But if you eliminate those muscles, you're really focusing more just on your triceps. So you can really isolate those triceps, and it gives the body a different perspective, right? Because the body is used to holding on to something and bring it down. But by not doing that, the body is getting a different perspective. So it's got to behave differently, which may just inspire growth, right? A lot of people talk about, when you hit a certain age, this, that, I don't want to get hurt. I just want to maintain this, that, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Everybody has whatever they want to do. But for me, if you just change your perception, right, and you work out like more intelligently, right, bring in the different perspective, bring in body work, right, really focusing on your health and doing things as like say scientifically, as intelligently as possible, right, and the way things go in the health industry and in the fitness industry, they're always improving on things. They're always coming up with different stuff. So, I mean, I'm 57. I'm like, you know what? I just think about moving forward, right? As safely, as intelligently as possible, but I just think about moving forward. I don't think about, stopping here, stopping there. I mean, I do have certain goals. Obviously, for my deadlifts, I'm going to stop at 350, and not because I think that's my limitation, but just because I don't see any purpose to go beyond 350-pound deadlift, right? It doesn't serve my purpose in my life. But the point is, it's not, for me, it's not, I'm not saying, well, that's my limitation. I could most likely probably do more, but I have no desire to it. So that's a lot healthier to think it that way there, to do things because you want to do, not because you're doing it because you have or not stopping at a certain point because you have a limitation. You're stopping at a certain point just because you have no desire to go beyond that point, right? And then with other stuff, if you have a desire to go beyond what you know, most people would do, well, then that's awesome. Do it for yourself. Do it because you enjoy it. Do it intelligently, safely, and at least you'll be having a good time, and you'll be doing what you want. So, anyways, I'll leave it there. But remember, there's so many things you can do with this. You can actually hook up the bottom cables and do bicep curls, which removes a lot of stress on that joint there, right? So it's different perspectives. You know, you could do like a 2 weeks or even a month of using these, and then go back to the handles. It gives the body a break, and then you may find that when you go back to your handles, you'll be stronger. Like it doesn't hurt. Like even Dorian Yates said, he goes, if you're doing the same exercise and for a month you see no changes, then why keep doing it, right? So this here to me is just a different perspective. It's a good change, and you know what I mean. It may help you, it may not. It doesn't hurt to give it a shot. So, anyways, we'll leave it there. Have a pleasant day. We'll see you next video.